All right, we ready? All right.
Me and Si going.
Welcome back to the Duck Call Room, ladies and gentlemen. We are so glad that everybody could join us. And I don't really know what we're going to talk about today, but that's nothing new. So I will tell you, I had an exciting weekend of travel this week.
It sounds exciting.
Where did you go?
How was it exciting?
I was in eventually I ended up in West Unity, Ohio.
West Unity, Ohio.
What was in Ohio?
Yeah. What event was that you was at?
It was a men's group at a church in the middle of nowhere in Ohio.
Okay.
Where they didn't realize that spring is here. Man, it was cold.
Oh, they didn't.
Spring had not sprung.
Yeah,
there.
it's not sprung up there
They
yet.
ain't sprung here either.
Their water was hard. There was this white stuff all over the ground. It was wild. Man.
Ooh, that's
I
bad.
don't know.
Yeah, that's
Cold.
They said they call it snow. I'm not real sure, but it just seemed weird for March, right? But no, American Airlines, they got me. But
Oh no.
yeah, it's good. Twice this weekend, I walked to the gate and my plane was still there, but that famous line of "Sorry, the door's closed."
Yeah.
That one. So I got to watch the plane that should be taking me.
Oh no.
That's
Was
the
it your
worst.
fault?
No, it was their fault. It was it was weather's fault.
Oh, that's
wasn't nobody's
that's
fault.
always a good reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was
Yeah.
there was a big bad thunderstorm over DFW starting out first thing Saturday morning, and then it just never got better. So to keep my perfect attendance record at my events, though, I drove from Chicago to West Unity, Ohio. I rented a car and I took off.
Really?
Yeah,
How long did it take you?
about 4 hours.
Hmm.
So I was about 2 hours late for the event, but everybody stayed. Everybody was happy. Everybody was nice. But let me tell you, they didn't hang out long after it. They took their pictures and everybody's out there. They's ready to go to bed because, that wonderful time change, which I will say, this is the time I like. So whatever this looks like, this is the one I enjoy when you have time for daylight after you get off work.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
this is the one I enjoy.
Mr. Trump, if you're listening, promises made. Do the rest of it.
Yeah, we're supposed. But doesn't he want to end daylight savings time?
I think he's open
No.
to either one.
He wants
Oh.
to keep it
No, he said it was 50-50, so he wasn't going to mess with it.
50.
That's what he
50.
said.
Really?
Yeah, it's 50-50.
People like it getting dark at like 4:45 in the
yeah.
winter.
No, I hate that.
Right.
Well, it's because they live somewhere where it's
They
like,
ain't doing nothing anyway.
well,
I'm with you. I like to get off of work when I used to work.
And there's still some daylight.
Yeah, and there's still some daylight left for me to do something.
Yeah, where you can piddle, right?
Yeah.
You can
he
go
didn't do anything at work all day.
No, well,
Well,
he
no,
was.
hey, look.
Hey,
He said when he used to work.
trust me, he was
I
well
said-
rested.
Hey, I said when I used to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen those days, but he was always well rested when he left here. So the sky was the limit when he left Duck Commander.
Well, the other argument.
Hey, and here's the deal. Okay, they never had to say, "Oh, we can't do anything. We ain't got any reads."
I don't disagree with
They
that.
never said that.
Nope.
Never.
Did they ever say, "Si, wake up, your nap's over"?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No,
hey,
we
you
didn't
need-
wake that boy
They said,
up.
"Hey, you need to get up."
No,
No, they didn't do it.
don't
They
let
left
that
it alone.
lie. None of
Phil-
us ever wake
Phil
him up.
already done told him, said, "Hey,
Don't mess with him.
Do not mess with him."
Yeah.
So me and Si had something like that happen. We were actually doing a Duck Commander event, and we got stuck in Chicago.
Yeah,
I think it
15
was.
hours.
Chicago.
15 hours.
Mm.
And look, you talking about somebody who could sleep in the airport. Si should write a book about it.
Sleeping in the airport.
He could
yeah.
sleep on everything, standing up, leaning on stuff. He could just.
Because there was
at
daylight
sleep.
for him
I
after work.
had like a 2-hour layover. No, it was 4 hour. I had a 4-hour layover in Dallas.
Got a 6-hour nap.
No.
Oh.
I gave a 4-hour concert for the people.
I left the concert.
I remember that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when you're used to friend texted you, right?
I was the only one that could hear the music. I had phones, earphones on. But I gave them a 4-hour concert, and they filmed it.
That's big time.
It went viral.
What in the world?
You are viral, sir.
Hey, I'll tell you.
But there's nothing worse than knowing that the plane's there.
when you look at it.
And look,
I've
and-
watched the plane a couple of times.
so
I was
Stone
not-
is in better shape than we are, and so he kind of ran to get on the plane
And to hold it for
and,
us.
and hold it for us.
Hopefully.
But he's on the plane, and the lady says, "Sorry, guys, they just shut the glass door. Sorry."
yeah, she grabbed me. I was going through and going toward the plane. And she said, "Hey, where
No,
you going?"
the door's closed. The door's
Yeah.
closed. You can't
She
go
said,
in.
"Where you going?" I said, "Hey, the door ain't closed."
So I
said, "My
FaceTime
buddy-"
Stone,
Yeah.
and he's showing me the door, and he said, "No."
Yeah, and
it
then
ain't-
we
it ain't
showed it
closed.
to the lady and said, "Hey, why are you sitting here and lying to me, woman?
Ooh.
The door's open. let me go down there and get on a stupid plane.
I bet the way you called her woman and the
Well,
plain
hey, I
stupid
would've
really
called her
helped your
bitch.
case.
No,
Hey, he was hot that day. There's nothing worse.
Excuse me for my language, boy.
There's nothing
Well,
worse.
yeah. I mean, that
I
was
was
my
irritated
deal.
that day.
Oh, you should have been. I do feel bad for some airport employees because they got no control.
Yeah, and
Well,
I
I
wouldn't.
say most of the time I give them a break and don't say nothing.
Yeah, I just said her. The
But
only thing
sometimes-
when they said no, I just said, "Are you sure?"
Yeah, yeah,
And I was like,
yeah.
As-
Could you check, please?
as much as I want to show my butt here,
Hello, yeah.
Yeah.
what good is it gonna do? And then you know, I'm glad I didn't because like coming home when I got back to DFW, the the lady working the Monroe flight was the one that wouldn't let me on the flight to.
Oh, good. Were you nice?
I was polite. Again, the only thing I did was said, "I'm on this flight," and she's like, "Sorry, it's closed." I said, "Are you sure?" That's the only thing I did.
Pretty
She was like,
please?
"Yeah," and I said, "Okay."
I
I
don't
mean,
get
I as much. The first one was like, man, whatever. When the second one was like that, I was ready to say, no, what you gonna do is open that door. One of us leaving here with a butt whooping. I don't know which one
Don't
of
know
us
which
it is.
one.
You gonna fight
But-
somebody over it?
I just was so frustrated and look, I got perfect attendance on all my events.
You've
I've
never missed
never
one.
missed one in 13 years of doing them things. I've never missed one. And I didn't want this one to be the one where I started. And I didn't want to, selfishly, I didn't want to drive 4 hours, right? Like, I knew it was an option, and I didn't want to keep all them people waiting. It was everything in me to not call them and say, look, bro, they got a flight going back to DFW. I'm going home. But I said, you know what? What if Jesus would have done that to me? Like, what if he'd have said, you know what, bro? I tried long
too
enough.
busy.
You're out.
Yeah, I'm
like,
too busy.
You know, I got other stuff I need to be doing. I ain't going to worry about you, Martin. So
So you drove to Ohio.
I went and got me a Dodge Ram 2500 that drank gas like you ain't seen lately. And I took off, buddy. And
Were you flying? You went. You were supposed to go Monroe.
I was supposed to go
Dallas
Monroe,
to
DFW to Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Since you missed that, you just went to Chicago. Oh,
Because the other flight going to Fort Wayne didn't get to Fort Wayne till like after my event had started,
now
which turns out wouldn't have mattered because I was going to be late anyway, right? But Chicago had a couple of more options for Fort Wayne. So I was like, well, let me get to Chicago and we'll figure it out from there. And no, and all I figured out was I ended up at the Hertz deal. And yeah, so that all happened. Then I got home last night, delayed again. Got home, woke up this morning, picked Waylon up out of bed, and he decided to projectile vomit all over me. So I've had a good 72 hours here.
feeling feisty.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Oh.
mean, you know, I don't know what the good Lord's got trials like this for, but you know, I know it's from Him and because of Him. So I'm guessing that I needed to learn a little more patience,
Yeah, patience.
and forgiveness or
Patience,
something. I
Bill.
don't know, but
yeah, patience.
you know, whatever it is, I'm thankful for it because I'm here. I'm in one piece. Like, you know, all the thing. I ain't going to, none of that crap is ever going to just get me irate. Like I see some
Yeah.
people in the airport. Because, like, at the end
Nah,
of the
people
day,
get crazy.
at the end of the day, none of us are in control
Yeah.
in that airport. You're a captive audience and you're going to do whatever they say, or you're going to
PSA
get,
is
or
right.
you're going to get toted out of there.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
You know, and West Unity, Ohio, way closer drive than Monroe, Louisiana from Chicago. So I was like, let's just go over there and we'll do our best, do that. And spoke to, I don't know, 200-300 folks that night. It was good. Godwin had just been in that area because everything I signed had ham sandwich on it. So,
Johnny Gowan.
so apparently Godwin had just done one not too far from there.
He was in. I don't understand that whole part of the country. It's
Oh,
like
it's weird.
all
It is
close.
so close, man. Like once you get there, like I was in Chicago and ended up in Ohio and was only 3.5-4 hours away. Like to me, in my mind, being a Louisiana redneck, that just seems like it should be further than that. Like,
Yeah.
but everything up there is really close together. And if you pay the toll road, you can pretty well go. And I did pay the toll, $47 worth of tolls.
$47
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
$47
to
worth of.
drive on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know, but I actually like it better because they've proven they can't figure out how to use our taxes to fix them. So if I can pay for it, at least I see something. You know,
Hold on, I
Like-
got major. $47 to drive on the road.
that's what the Easy Pass thing said when I got done with it.
Oh, yeah.
I guess you were in Chicago.
Chicago to Ohio, I pay $47 on the roads to get there.
Well, we paid a lot in Houston going through those
Oh, yeah.
tolls.
I've never noticed.
Yeah.
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 I also don't have a license plate on my car, so I just kind of.
Just keep on trucking.
You're not gonna pay, are you?
With Robinhood Gold, you can now enjoy the VIP treatment, receiving a 3% IRA match on retirement contributions. The privileges of the very privileged are no longer exclusive. With Robinhood Gold, your annual IRA contributions are boosted by 3%, but you also get 4% APY on your cash and non-retirement accounts. That's over 8 times the national savings average. The perks of the high net worth are now available for any net worth. The new gold standard is here with Robinhood Gold. To receive your 3% boost on annual IRA contributions, sign up at robinhood.com/gold. Investing involves risk. Rate subject to change. 3% match requires Robinhood Gold at $5 a month for 1 year from first match. Must keep funds in IRA for 5 years. Go to robinhood.com/boost. Over 8 times the national average savings account interest rate claim is based on data from the FDIC as of November 18th, 2024. Robinhood Financial, LLC, member SIPC. Gold membership is offered by Robinhood Gold, LLC.
Yeah, think of how much better mood everybody be in if like legal shooting hours during duck season was like 7:05
But see, people complain,
instead of 6:05.
but it really is 50-50.
Is it really?
Because like 2 years ago, we talked about this on the
Yeah.
podcast, and I was myself, I'm kind of loud and have opinions. And I was like, oh, this is the best thing ever. And we got so many emails and comments of like, you're an idiot. And I was like, I thought everybody was on my side here, but it's like 50-50.
Yeah, I don't like it when it gets dark early.
I don't
But
know.
people
I
don't
like
want to
that.
send their kids to school in the dark. And I'm like, they're going inside.
Yeah, what does that matter? Then you want them to come home in the afternoons and be a captive audience from 4:45 till the time they go to bed?
I got
but
headlights
all
on
that
my
is
truck.
boiled down to is lazy. They're too lazy to set the clock. I'm serious.
Well, now it automatically sets to everything you got with smartphones. And
Well,
stuff.
no, my watch don't. On my
Well,
wrist
that's right.
don't.
That ain't a
Okay.
smartwatch.
My
Yeah.
The one
oven.
on my wall don't. Okay, I got a lot of them that don't set.
Yeah.
Time changes
Okay,
so
my
silly.
truck does normally reset.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was early.
Oh, speaking of your truck, tell Martin and Johnny D what happened to you the other day.
Uh-oh.
We went out from church, and I get in and turn the radio on, and it's
He thought somebody was shooting at him.
You was jamming, huh?
yo, I was talking about, good, what in the world? And Phillip said, hey, what? I said, yo, and then you heard. I said, hey, somebody's locked in the stupid back.
Yeah. So I go to the back to open up
Yeah.
the tailgate, waiting for somebody to get out.
Yeah, because we thought we had somebody that crawled in there and got locked in there.
Who was it? Sweet Pea?
No, it was a
Oh.
stupid. It was stupid speaker.
Your speaker was beaten?
No, it busted.
Oh.
Because look,
Blown.
one day I went somewhere.
There it is.
Look, I come out.
That's what it sounded like.
That's
hit-
because you jam.
Yeah, and I hit the release button,
Mhm.
for the truck to unlock. When the step come out, I stepped up on it, and then when I stepped up on it, I haven't touched nothing else, and I hear, pow, and I mean it's like a 22 rifle. All I hear is pow, So I get in and turn the ignition. It starts and everything's all right, but it's like all of a sudden just pow, boom, static.
Well, Johnny
I
Deacon-
figured, Phillip said finally said he said your speaker blew.
Well, Johnny D can help you out.
Busted woofer.
No, you go by Johnny D's, you go by Honey Hole, grab you a turtle box, put it on the front seat. You can wrap that sucker as loud as you want to, and it ain't gonna go out.
It will
No, it's under
blow
warranty.
I don't need one of them.
It'll
Huh?
blow the
Oh, you need
windows off.
Si, you are the perfect candidate for a
You-
turtle box. You
You
just
actually
need somebody
are.
to tote it for you.
Oh.
I mean, you ain't.
That's what
gonna
I'm
carry
saying. Yeah, he don't need it.
Yeah,
It.
I
But
don't need.
Phillip don't want to have to
You
carry it.
can jump on it, throw it. You can do whatever you want.
It's waterproof.
Float,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's waterproof.
unless you
float,
get the little one.
okay.
They're pretty sweet.
Yeah,
You sell 'em.
just saying. Like,
Speaking of loud noises, though,
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
Carter got his gun.
Oh, you got the 410.
We got the 410.
Have you shot it yet?
Carter's
it's
got
a whole
a
story.
gun.
I need to show you the
I
video.
bet that's on Phillip's playlist.
Carter's got a gun.
But he opened the box. He goes, "Is this my first shotgun?" I said, yes, sir. He goes, this is so sick.
I
This
saw
is-
Hey,
that
I gotta
video.
ask you something too.
Wait a minute. So
Since we're
sick, what are
here,
you talking about?
Oh, he's pumped.
sick is a good thing when
Yeah.
you're 11.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
He goes, this is actually sick. Hold on, I got it.
And in
here.
true you fashion, does it have a silver barrel?
Yeah.
I know it.
Well, I
Yeah.
got the cheapest one, man. I had to make
Oh
sure
man, no, you had to have a little
Hey.
bling on it. You had to have a little front of the neighborhood bling on it. I like it, man.
It did have a special little. It was cooler looking than the other cheap one.
Just the hammer type. Hammer type.
Oh yeah,
single shot.
Okay. So
yeah. You open it up.
Okay.
Here you go. I'm gonna show Si the video.
Has he shot it?
Hold on.
My first shotgun?
It is your first shotgun.
Wait, is it real?
You want to go learn to go duck hunting? You need a good shotgun.
Dude, that's actually sick.
That's actually sick.
The first ever shotgun I get?
That's yours.
What the heck?
My first shotgun?
Oh yeah. So we got his first shotgun. So then,
That's tight.
but he also got a kayak. We're outdoorsmen now.
Yeah.
Which is good. He needs to get outside some more. And so we went for his birthday. He wanted to go to the lake and kayak. As soon as we get there, the bottom drops out, lightning, hail. It hailed on us. It was crazy.
Really?
And
when
then
was that? Saturday?
Saturday. So then,
That must have been all that stuff I was flying through. Because
Yeah.
that's the other thing. Once I did get in the air, buddy, choppy. Like, I mean, the whole time I was like, man, I'm done.
so then we get a 5-minute break. We kayak for 5 total minutes. Get back in the house, and then the next day we got church. He's like, he wakes up. He's like, Dad, today's the day I shoot a shotgun. I'm like, could have been yesterday, but yeah, today we're doing it. And he goes, and we need to shoot a watermelon because that's what Mark Rober would do. And I was like, you know what? You only turn 11 and get your first shotgun once. So we went to after church, bought a watermelon. So then I take him out there, and we put his earplugs in because he's got a lot of he's had a lot of ear
problems.
surgery.
Yeah.
And put him in there, and I'm like, I'm gonna shoot it first, and we're up on the hill. I'm just gonna shoot it in the pond, and you'll see what happens, and you'll really like it. And to be fair, I was not quite ready for the 410 to be that loud.
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
short. So it's right up there on you.
Yeah.
And things get louder when you're shooting at targets.
Well, we were just shooting.
That's what I'm saying. Like when you don't have like a foe in mind.
Yeah.
Like if you're duck hunting, like you rarely hear them. Or
And so
unless somebody-
Carter's standing with me, and I pull the trigger, and he said, Dad, that sounded like Hiroshima.
Hiroshima.
Yeah. And I said, not quite. He goes, because Carter doesn't like loud noises anyway. Like he's very sensitive to, and so I'm like, okay, well, we're good. I said, what do you want to do? He goes, I think I need you to do that again. And I was like, that's fine. I said, the one thing we don't want to be is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like you need to be comfortable before you do anything.
Amen, buddy.
And so Watermelon's still in the car. So I do it again, and he steps back, and he's like, Dad, we need some next level hearing protection. And I said, that's fine. I said,
Oh, that's what you texted me.
so I
about.
texted Martin. I said,
Yeah.
"Hey, is there any Walker's game ears up at?"
And I don't think there are anymore.
And because we used to have a stash of them, and I was
You should have
like,
went to Jase's house. He got a bunch of
"I'm
them.
sure he did." Well, and I was right there.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then I went to Academy last night, bought him some earmuffs. He wore them for an hour last night. I'm like, "Hey,
Just because?
are you
Breaking
kidding?
them in. Oh, you see them now?
Is there some right there? Or is that headphones?"
No, that's these headphones.
Okay, thank
I
you.
don't think these do a whole lot.
Yeah, no. It would,
Other than make your ears sweat.
So tonight we're going to do earplugs on top of Walker's game ears.
Oh yeah.
And
That'll be good
It's
for you.
watermelon shooting time.
And it's he's like, tonight we shoot it.
Oh.
So he's pumped, but he doesn't. He did not like loud noises. So I'm like, hey,
Draw like a Sharpie duck on the watermelon.
oh, he already wants
Yeah.
to. He's already like ready to print papers of ducks to just destroy.
Well, I mean, I figured he'd like. Never mind. I ain't gonna say what I figured.
So you gonna video it for us?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think
Well,
that-
hopefully tonight we
the
go.
first time he goes duck hunting, you need to film it.
Oh, we're going to film.
Oh yeah.
But I was proud of him though, because a lot of kids would just be like, I'm ready, I'm shooting this thing, even
Yeah.
though I'm kind of nervous.
He's
and
thinking it
terrified.
through.
And so he's thinking it through, making sure Martin's leaving and making sure he's ready. And so I'm like, hey, no pressure, man. We're going to get there. And then, by this summer, he'll just be a regular old wide earp out there.
Yeah. I like him getting used to it, though. You know what I mean? Taking it slow.
We're
You need to
taking
do
it
that.
as slow as
Martin, what are you
I was
doing?
looking to see if I had any 2.5 inch shells back there that weren't 3 inches that would be a little bit better for them than that. But
I don't even. I wish I could tell you what I don't know.
You bought 3 inch. It's hard. The 2.5s are actually kind of hard to find. So I was just looking to see if I had some.
That thing was fun though. There was no kick to that at all.
No, it's just loud. I mean, and especially for a kid that's never shot a gun. I mean,
we're learning, and
there ain't a quiet one. So
he's excited about it.
That's fantastic.
It was fun.
Well, that's why with the suppressors they put on high-powered rifles, it's really nice.
Yeah, and you can get,
especially for if you've got kids.
Shotgun.
They make training them to hunt.
They make shotgun suppressors. I wouldn't put one on a 410.
I don't think they make one for this gun.
Well, you'd have to get it threaded, but they do. You can. Hey, the world's your oyster, buddy. You can get it done. It is 2025. You can get that done.
You can make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but shotgun suppressors, they help a little bit, but they make the front of the gun so heavy that it's like it's no longer a shotgun. It's essentially a little small rifle.
Well, you
got to use a.
You're swinging a shotgun, so you don't want that extra weight.
Yeah.
If I had to get to my phone in a hurry and it was locked in a safe, I would be worried. But with Stopbox,
there you go.
It's that simple. I don't have a gun on me right now. Otherwise, I'd use a gun.
No, they'll stay in the
truck.
truck.
This Stopbox is legit.
You want to keep them out of the reach of others, right? Like, I mean,
but when the bad guy shows up, you don't want to say, hold on, let me turn the knob 3 times this way, 4 times that way, and hopefully land on 37 to open it. Well, if the bad guy's here.
Security for a firearm is important. Stopbox USA saw the problem and designed a groundbreaking solution. The Stopbox Pro. With the Stopbox Pro, you'll never have to choose between security and readiness again. The Stopbox Pro's ingenious push-button locking system gives you fast, reliable access when every second matters without the hassle of keys or reliance on batteries. I love that it's 100% mechanical, so you never have to worry about it not working when you need it most. And all Stopbox products are proudly made in the USA in their own facility, which means you're getting high-quality craftsmanship on every product. And Stopbox is creating meaningful jobs and opportunities for the American worker.
Could you imagine in a life or death situation having to depend on AA batteries?
No.
I can't even keep the light bulbs right in my house. That's why I like Stopbox.
Sometimes you need to travel with them. So traveling with peace of mind is easy because the Stopbox Pro is TSA compliant. You can securely and conveniently transport your firearm through checked baggage, airline travel. And Stopbox also offers a range of other innovative products, including their vehicle safe, chamber lock, and other essential gear designed to keep you prepared and protected wherever you are. But for a limited time only, our listeners are getting a crazy deal. Not only do you get 10% off your entire order when you use code
.com
at StopboxUSA.com, but they're also giving you buy one, get one free on their Stopbox Pro. That's 10% off and a free Stopbox Pro when you use code
.com
at StopboxUSA.com. Discover a better way to balance security and readiness with Stopbox.
So that was Carter's birthday. We kayaked for 5 minutes and then ran from lightning.
Good for him, man.
And then we shot a shotgun twice. And
Is he a yacker?
Working our way. Oh, that boy can paddle.
He liked the yak?
Very slow on his feet. Quick hands, kind of like his dad.
Quick in the water.
Nimble.
Nimble, yeah. He was moving quick.
That's good.
We were going to fish, and then the rain ruined that. But
yeah, man.
It's almost springtime.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's
getting there.
That's fun.
But at his birthday party, which before it was started, his friend was in here, whose birthday. That kid, Henry, has been watching a lot of Duck Dynasty.
Oh, Hank. Okay.
Yeah. And all the kids at Carter's birthday party are talking about Duck Dynasty. I'm like, this is weird.
Make you feel old, don't it?
I noticed Carter didn't have a shirt on. I was proud of him for that.
Yeah, he never wears
That's straight out of Duck Dynasty.
He don't wear shirts. No.
So yeah, they were all talking about their cousin that was on like one episode, and Ben's looked at him and said, "My dad was on an episode," and I was like,
yeah,
dad win."
Yeah.
It was a good weekend. Although we got made fun of, Martin, for what we would do. They just found out about the Johnny's buffet.
Oh, praise God.
I said, yeah, me and my buddy Martin been known to shut that down.
Yeah.
And they were like, Henry said, I bet y'all could. And I was like, listen, you skinny little punk.
Yeah. Hey, we were one of the 3 people in West Monroe that still ate at the Pizza Hut buffet. To be fair, that one was no good. It was a good yield. It was like $5.
Pizza Hut buffet was awesome.
No, it was not. It never was.
There's no such thing as a bad pizza buffet.
Well, if there was, that one's it.
No, I refuse to go along with this charade.
But the joint that they put in there is pretty solid. So, Javi P's, that place
last night.
Did you?
Don't get me close to Academy and not go eat Mexican food.
Yeah, hobby peas. And then
I
you go.
saw that place, but I haven't been
It's
in
good.
there yet.
It's as close as West Monroe will probably ever get to like Chipotle or something. So
We'll get a Chipotle in like a decade.
you think? I don't know. I've given up on them since they ain't here yet. I figured. I don't know how many more chicken places we could have. There's a man who loves fried chicken.
There's other news too.
What happened? What I missed?
Should we tell Si?
Oh, yeah. Si needs to know this. We need a live reaction to this. Si, look on his computer here in just a second.
Yep. You ready, Si?
Yeah.
I don't know if you are.
I don't know.
Remember her that worked here?
Yep. Is she coming back? Oh, she done got her a man.
She's
got
her a
engaged.
man.
That's what I'm talking about.
She captured her one, Shelby.
Shelby, congrats.
Congrats, Shelbster. Yeah,
She worked here for how long did she work here?
I don't know.
Friend of all of us.
Yeah, Shelby's great. Shelby's good.
She used to have to. She was like Si's assistant there for a while.
Shelby did a lot of
yeah,
things.
I remember
Shelby
Shelby.
did a lot of the. I will say this for Shelby. She did a lot of the thankless jobs around here.
Congratulations, you good-looking thing, you.
That's what I was waiting.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
You know, we kept Shelby. We kept in touch with her all through these years for Si's birthday parties and anything else that was going on. His 50th anniversary.
Yeah, I guess we'll all have to be making a trip to, I guess, probably Kentucky, knowing her, to celebrate the betrothal of Shelby. So, Shelby, you're missed.
Yep.
We love you. Congratulations. And what was his name? I don't even remember from the group text now.
Shane?
Shane? Sugar Shane?
He looked like a Shane.
Shane, you got a queen. You better treat her right.
There's
Or
a
you'll
charge.
answer. Or you'll answer to me.
Hey, Shelby, bring Shane down here and let's put him on the podcast.
That's it.
Bring
Let's
him.
let Si interview him before
That's
the
it.
first
Yep.
time.
Make sure
Right
he's-
here.
I like
Hey,
that
make
idea.
sure he's good enough for you, baby.
Yeah, you know Si ain't gonna let you end up with no scrub. Si going TLC. Ain't no scrubs around here. son.
Scubs.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
So, Si, let me ask you something. What did you do to Jase recently?
I just saw Jase.
I
at the
ain't
gas
done nothing
station.
to Jase. Why?
Yes, he calls me going down the road a few days ago. He called me. He said, Phil, I need you to send me Si's number. I lost it the last time you sent it to me. I was like, okay, I'll send it to you. What's going on? He was like, well, I got to drop my truck off somewhere over there. I'm thinking about leaving it at Si's house. He said, because he's got to go down and take Miss Kay, her vehicle. And anyway, he needed to leave his at Si's. And he said, I just don't want Si coming out shooting. You know how he is. I said, shooting? He was like, well, you just never really. Can you call him for me and tell him,
Well, he knows.
don't shoot?
He knows the area. Yes, the area.
yeah.
It ain't no telling what you're gonna see. Okay.
Do you off go out shooting?
Well, no. Well, there's a lot of shots fired down there in that area. No, I'm serious.
And he
My
knows
wife-
he knows
ain't
about all the
fireworks.
guns you got pointed at the door.
Well,
Well, forget that. The most dangerous one he's got's the one hanging over the door. I mean, that thing will knock a pop knot on your head so fast.
I just thought it was funny that he was worried about you coming out maybe shooting.
well, hey,
I love
And
it.
he's family.
Yeah. Well, he knows they've had some differences through the years,
I just saw Jase at the gas station. Very friendly.
Yeah, he's up here all the time now. I would say mine and Jase's relationship is better than it's been in a long time, mainly because he's here every other day now that Unashamed's in the
podcast.
building. Yeah. So
Unashamed's here now. That's right.
Yeah, Unashamed's here. So, like, we talk, I don't know, we sit down and chat for 20 minutes every other day around here. So, he's thriving in grandparenthood. So, that's funny.
oh, that's
Jase,
so funny.
Jase gets to be a grandparent at the
No,
same
no.
time I'm being a
Yeah.
parent. Like, our kids are the same age, or his grandkids and my kids are the same age. So, it's like,
Grandparenthood.
Yeah, I'd have never figured him for that.
yeah. But he seems to be a good papa or
Oh, no,
whatever they
yeah.
call it. I don't know
Yeah.
what they
What
call
do
it.
you call Jase?
I don't know what to call him.
I don't know what ever happened to Papa and Mama. Like now, all the grandparents won't be called something else. They all make up these weird names and
That is a great point.
yeah, whatever. What happened to Mama and Papa?
I got mine is going to be when the day comes, Pappy Phil.
Happy Phil?
Yeah.
Happy Phil.
And Si, what is yours? Poompa?
Boompa. Yeah, German.
German. Okay, that makes sense.
Boompa, Oma.
I'm texting Reed right now.
That tracks.
your kids call
Reed Robertson.
Jase. Yeah, see if he responds. I haven't texted Reed since we texted each other on our birthdays.
Oh,
We have the same birthday. We text once a year. Happy birthday. That's it.
There you go. I didn't realize that. Huh. So that means it's coming up.
Okay, you know what? I'm glad I asked this question.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
I'll give you $100 if you can guess what Reed's kids call Jase.
Jase.
$500. You won't get it.
I'm going Jase.
Nope.
No.
Slick.
It's not Slick.
Oh, that's a good guess.
It is not Granddaddy. It is not Grandpa.
Not Papaw.
It is not Papaw.
Mamaw?
It is.
No.
It's some nickname. No,
Oh,
We're going to go.
it's a good
Rooster.
nickname, I'm telling you.
We're
Gadwall?
going with J-Rock.
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 Okay, what do they call Missy? Now I got to know.
She seems. I'm not even going to guess.
Yeah.
J-Rock.
J-Rock.
And how about
Jase-
it for
Jase
how about it
came
for
up with
Reed?
that.
Oh, he
with
came
a
up
quick
with that.
reply?
I
Oh,
guarantee
J-Rock.
you.
He
Reed,
came up with that.
Reed's a hustler.
Yeah.
He see me text. He's like, he might have a bed or something.
He has no idea how unimportant these are.
Yeah.
Now I
now he's gonna.
Now I
ignore
need to
it.
text him. Hey, send it to me. It's worth $1,500.
But I do like a man who doesn't go into any explanation. He just sent J-Rock.
J-Rock.
That's interesting.
No, Jase gave him that, I'm telling you.
Well, yeah. I mean, he picked it.
You don't get to pick it.
Call him.
I'm telling you, he did.
I want to know.
He did.
J-Rock.
Oh, ain't no doubt about it. J-Rock.
Any update for Missy?
No update on Missy.
Interesting.
What? So you're gonna be Pappy Phil?
Yeah.
Happy Phil.
When did
Pappy Phil.
nicknames?
Happy Phil.
When did it all become crazy?
I don't know.
I had a grandmother, a granddaddy, a mama, and a papaw. Very standard rigs.
Yeah. I had Mamaw and Papaw, and the endings were their last names. So I had Mamaw and Papaw Leonard, Mamaw and Papaw Martin. Very,
You had two of each.
very basic.
I like switching them up.
Yeah. Mamaw and
Mamaw
Papaw
hell.
Martin, Mamaw and Papaw Leonard.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm all hell.
Yeah.
I need an all new wardrobe.
Well, I know somebody that can help you out if you want to be comfortable. in a new
Thank you. They're the
wardrobe.
only ones that I'm digging in on. Public Rec has saved me. I wore that white polo I got from them on to church yesterday.
That's what I'm talking about. Look, and we like our britches with just the right amount of stretch for all day comfort, and their britches have got that, buddy. The
I love
Public
a
Rec
good-
britches are good.
It's hard to beat a good pair of stretchy pants.
And I don't know much about style, but here's what I know. The folks at Public Rec say you no longer have to choose between comfort and style, and I can guarantee you they're comfortable. So stylish, I'll let y'all determine if they're stylish, but I wear them britches every day.
Quite frankly, I think I look good yesterday.
Yeah. Public Rec's proprietary blend of performance material provides the perfect combination of breathability and stretch while still holding its form. Trust me, you'll never want to take them off. Usually when you order comfortable pants, you only get to pick from small, medium, large, and extra large sizes. But with Public Rec pants, you get to select the exact width and length you need. You can find your perfect fitting pants. Public Rec pants come in so many unique colorways from navy, dark olive, and stone gray. You're sure to find the right color for you. They are perfect for any occasion, whether you're heading to work, grabbing dinner with friends, going on a date night, running weekend errands, or just for a long day of travel. They have something for you. And let me tell you, they're britches that feel like sweat britches. I mean, that's the way I
They're
describe
fantastic.
them. They're stretchy. They're cozy.
I love a good pair of stretchy pants.
They're not hot. Like they're fantastic. Look, comfortable enough for the couch, sharp enough for the city. For a limited time, you can get 20% off at Public Rec by using code
Duck.
at checkout. Just head to publicrec.com, use code
Duck.
and you're all set. Oh, and when they ask you how you found them, be sure to mention our show. It really helps us out. Upgrade to Public Rec and feel the difference. Publicrec.com, code
Duck.
What do your kids call your mom?
Granny.
Granny.
That was from my nieces.
Okay. Yeah, because the first
'Cause
ones
they're-
get to choose.
Yeah, they're older, so
Si, what about you? Ma and Pa? Ma and Pa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Granny and Paul.
Granny and Pop.
I kind of chose
Granny
my
and
dad's, though.
What is it?
He's Papa, but I called him Papa for years.
Yeah.
Because he's Papa Bear.
That's just one letter off from Papa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a pretty. But my mom's J Mama because she's kind of gangster like that. But
J Mama. Hey,
Yeah.
J Rock. J Mama.
yeah, I guess it's a lot of letters.
Willie's what, Dubs? That's what they call him, Dubs.
Well, he don't even give any of them kids real names. So
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Everybody gets a nickname.
Yeah, it's
Phil and Kay had they didn't have no
What they go by? Phil and K?
Phil and Kay.
just standard rig Phil and K.
all of them called him MLK.
Yeah, someday,
Papaw Phil and
Yeah,
Mamaw
the
Kay.
kid, yeah.
I mean, when they were kids, that's what I remember.
Yeah.
Like they were.
That still blows my mind that your nephews just look at their parents and call them Phil and Kay.
no.
It's mind blowing.
Well,
like if I walk back in the honey hole and like, hey David, can you go over there? And I would think he would hurt me.
Hey, Big Dave.
I do call him Big Dave a lot.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
never going to drop a David on my father, though.
Hello, David.
David.
Hello, David Owen.
Hello, David.
Hello, Janice.
I do call her Janice every now and
I
then.
will say, ever since everything's happened with Phil, I've heard Jase refer to him more times as dad than I probably ever have in the years prior to that. So I think there's a and Jase, they don't work together anymore either. So I think it is more of a rather than a boss employee relationship, it's probably a little more father son now than it has been in times past. So, but yeah, when I started here and they just called them Phil and Kay, I was like, y'all can call them mom and dad, man. It's not. Jeff was the only one that called them mom and dad.
Makes sense.
Which tracks, right? Like,
Yeah.
that was he was the only one. So
I had to get my dad was like 2 aisles over from me, and somebody was asking me a question I didn't know, so I just yelled "Dad," and then people for the rest like minutes later they were like, "Are you Dad?" And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I'm just gonna come to you from now on." I was like, "Thanks, man."
appreciate you.
Probably the smart thing to do.
Yeah, right now.
I'm the old guy. He's smarter.
Yeah.
Anyways,
No update on Missy though.
no up. See, look, what
Now,
you get one shot with Reed.
I just texted him. I said, "Hey, let me call you. I got a couple questions for you."
Who?
Reed.
Reed.
Yeah.
Reed Robertson.
Oh, he's definitely ignoring us now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're out.
He's on
Yeah, we're out.
block.
That's cool. Hunter, what do you call your grandparents? What do you call Big Wendell?
I call him Papa.
Papa.
I was really
There we
hoping
go.
you would say Big Wendell just then.
Big Wendell.
Big Wendell is
Big
a little
Win.
man.
I mean,
Is
we
he?
have.
Wendell ain't very tall. What is he? See?
I think I'm taller than him.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you would be about the same, if not
About the same, a little
Yeah.
taller.
Yeah,
And my dad's like 6 feet.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
your other grandpa from Pennsylvania. We need to have him on the show.
Uh-huh.
What do you call him? Don't make that noise.
He's actually going to come down fairly soon.
Praise the Lord.
Oh man, I wonder what kind of inappropriate T-shirt he's gonna wear this time.
I
Your
like-
grandpa shopping truck stops way too much, man.
I realized this the other day. I'm also related to the Leonards
Yes, I told you. You get
Yeah.
down there, son. We probably somehow cousins.
somehow.
Yeah, you get out there in Ward 9. Son,
Yeah, I know
that's-
some Leonards out there.
Yeah, you get out. That my mama was a Leonard. Yeah, so
Wow.
yeah, I'm telling you, we all somehow got a little.
Somehow.
We got a little kinfolk in all of us out there.
That's why I
Like,
can't date in that little area.
Ugh.
Isn't that exactly where you found your girlfriend?
No.
Well,
You found her at high school?
Yeah, well, her mom drove her from Farmerville.
I don't know.
Union Parish is another one I don't even want to tackle. So
Yeah, I don't.
Well, I'm not related to anyone in Union Parish.
I hail.
allegedly,
Well, that's where all my family starts getting weird is Union Parish. You get to Rocky Branch, and I'm related to everybody in that cemetery.
see, that's what.
Also, Hunter, I need to talk to you.
Listening.
There's an email here that says "Poor Hunter!" ! And basically just trashes me for being rude to you.
It's about time.
When were you rude to me?
That's what I'm asking you.
Well, I want an apology.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey,
Get him, Hunter.
yeah, hey, tell me when you were rude. to
We
me.
need a Hunter cam so
Yeah,
y'all know
I
how
can
hard
dance
he's
an
laughing right now. Hunter, do you like when we talk about? You have the power to edit out anything we say.
Yeah,
So if it were embarrassing you or you felt like we were being mean to you, would you edit it out?
correct.
Okay, Cynthia, me and Hunter are friends.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of comments about that.
what that we're mean to you?
Mean living through me.
Oh yeah, I saw somebody hit that one comment and basically said, "Who cares about Hunter?"
What?
And I was like, "Well, I for one do."
I was going to
Yeah,
say.
you guys make my job really fun.
That's what
Hey,
I'm saying.
I love
like,
coming in here
I
and
was
talking to
just
y'all.
Say, if nobody messes with you, they don't care nothing about you.
well, especially because this is. I mean, we call it a podcast and we call it a duck call room, but if you ever played sports, this is way more akin to a locker room. So that I said it in that comment. I said Hunter has seen us at our absolute best and our absolute worst.
And he's got the video to prove it.
Well, but he shows up every day regardless, right? So then you know your best is probably not great, but your worst also isn't terrible. So because otherwise you'd bail, right? You'd be like, "Nah, I'm out on them. I'm out on them claims."
Hey,
Like,
back here.
yeah, if we were just perennial buttholes to him. Like, no, man, we care about it. We just want to. I want Hunter to have what's best for him.
I heard a
Like,
loving conversation between you and Hunter as I walked in earlier today.
Uh-oh.
What?
Yeah, that one was a little.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not bringing
Well,
it up.
no, when the cameras ain't on, when the cameras ain't on, we get a little more real. We get into the details of each other's lives, and like everything's good, man. Like,
I will say, do y'all remember that one guy that emailed in too about Hunter? And he said now that he's no longer looking, he'll find somebody within 30 days.
Oh, he did,
He has now emailed again
and said he was right.
He said, "Not saying I'm right yet,
Oh, he's right.
but I'm tracking."
I was thinking about that the other day.
When
actually.
a mark shows up on somebody, you're right. Like
That's Ryan from, I don't remember where he's from. I can tell you where he works and his email and
You got marked, boy. Hey,
3 of his phone numbers, but
there's been contact.
yeah.
it was an interesting email read today is all I'm saying. I was like, whoa, I thought me and Hunter were friends, but Cynthia thinks I'm mean to Hunter.
Right, it's got personal.
But she didn't
boys.
say me specifically.
She's
but
talking about all of us.
It seemed directed at one.
Well, yeah, that's because you get the emails. How's she gonna be mean to Si if you know?
Well,
And it don't matter what Si does. Ain't nobody ever mad at
Right.
him. Except for that one guy that says he talks too much, which I don't get that. I'm like, you're listening to a podcast, bro. Like,
Hey.
you want us to just sit here with dead air?
yeah, but
No.
this one says, "You aren't funny. I was sickened. The listener who asked what you were on that day or hadn't taken that day, ma'am, I don't take anything, made a sensible observation."
Anymore.
I
don't
took Ritalin.
even-
I've never been on Ritalin. Lulu, Missy's name. We got J Rock and
Lulu.
Lulu.
J-Rock and Lulu.
Lulu.
Okay.
I like that.
I like
Interesting.
Lulu.
Yeah,
Yeah,
interesting.
I like that.
That's tight.
That's
That's it. That's tight.
That's
Yeah.
sick, bro.
I like.
That's
No,
sick.
I like that. Lulu.
Lulu's a good one.
I like it.
I
I
like
only
Lulu.
laugh because there's that one guy that
Hey, I like
comments
the.
and tells me to quit.
Well, I actually
He tells me to
got
quit trying to be cool by saying that's
Yeah,
tight.
I
I'm
actually
like,
got 2
I'm not
Lulus.
trying to be cool.
Ooh,
Man.
I replied to that guy.
Oh yeah, in the club we all fam. Yeah,
It's
Hunter.
one of my
put,
greatest comebacks yet.
yeah, Hunter put the reply to, "Hey man, in the club we all fam." I was like, golly.
That's tight.
Oh,
Somebody
man.
thought you were trying to be cool.
by saying that's tight, and I'm like,
We're going to go down a weird. That's
That's
why
just
I don't look at
something I
comments.
say, man. I look at them because a lot of them make me giggle. There are some really
I had
clever
one that
people
said-
out there, so comments on a lot of things make me giggle.
One time somebody said, "John David, we get it. You have tattoos." I'm like, "What are you going to do? Cut my arms off?"
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
I'm not trying to like, well, look at me.
Yeah, what do you want me to do? Go full bodysuit up in here? Like, I mean, it's not.
I could do this. Anyway, I like our fans.
I
But I
do
like
too.
the people in this room too.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're
yeah.
all friends. It's a shocker.
Yeah, ain't that something? A place where you come to work and you get along. Well, most of us, but everybody in this room, especially like everybody in here.
We would not have made it 450 episodes if we didn't all have some sort of mutual admiration for Hunter and the whole gang.
Amen.
That's right.
But I feel the same way about. I mean, Hunter, Josh, big hair, who for some reason got a haircut. Wow.
What?
Have you not seen him?
Big hair got a haircut.
Big
It's
hair.
now little hair.
Oh, big hair, got a haircut.
Big hair is now just Josh.
Uh-oh.
I mean, there's no more.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's crazy. Look.
I'm going to go be mean to
But-
him next. Cynthia.
But even, I mean, on the whole podcast side, we had Alex in here the other day. We got
Producer
Madison, producer Beth. Like, I love them all, man.
I
Like,
text Beth every time something funny happens between Canada and America, and
which that's really picked up here of late. So,
I had to slow it down a little.
And,
Yeah,
hey,
they-
and this fix the speed up.
spring is here, y'all. You know what that means?
Ding the bell and get outside, baby.
Amen. Ding that bell, walk outside, enjoy some fresh air. And while you're out there, let's put a little bit more back into it with our friends over at Fast Growing Trees, right? Fast Growing Trees is the biggest online nursery in the United States with thousands of different plants and over 2 million happy
The best part is their
customers.
website too. Breaks it down
Apple,
for you
oranges.
real easy.
It does. The website does.
Berries,
We're in growing zone 8, so I know to buy stuff that grows in growing
apple
zone 8.
trees.
Yeah. So Fast Growing Trees offers a wide variety of plants, including fruit trees, privacy trees, flowering trees, and shrubs, all tailored to your climate and space with an easy online ordering process and quick delivery straight to your door. Plus, with their Alive and Thrive guarantee and expert support, your plants will arrive healthy and you'll receive guidance on choosing the right plants and learn how to properly care for them. So
Look, you can even choose shrubs.
there you go. Whether you got a big yard, small yard, no yard, Don't matter. They got over 6,000 plants to help find something built just for you. And you don't have to spend all your weekends driving around nurseries looking at plants that, to be fair, you don't really know anything about. Look,
They show up at your house.
They show up at your house, and there's a whole part of their website that's dedicated to that because their resource center is full of tips and advice from their plant experts to help you learn more about your yard's needs. So you know what will thrive in your area with your yard conditions. You can check out their zone finder to see what growing's on your end. Like Johnny D said, we're in 8. This spring, they have the best deals for your yard, up to half off on select plants and other deals. And listeners to our show get 15% off their first purchase when using the code
Duck
at checkout. That's an additional 15% off at fastgrowingtrees.com using the code
Duck
at checkout. Fastgrowingtrees.com code.
Duck.
Now's the perfect time to plant. Use
Get yourself some fruit trees, boys.
And use code DUCK
to save today. Offer is valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions may apply.
That's right.
We got to take a trip.
To where?
I've been convinced. I met a man, Neil from Iowa.
Oh, I met him today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I saw a thing on the internet because he's a walleye fisherman. And I saw a thing on the internet and somebody asked if crappie or walleye were better.
Yeah. Walleye get a very good reputation as being quality food. We don't have them. So
I've never had
I don't
one.
know.
And all the Northerners are like, that's not even close to a question. And I'm like,
no, that's not true.
No, we went walleye fishing.
No, that's not true. They're close to a crappie, okay, for as far as flavor.
Yeah.
And the meat, because it's white,
Flaky.
Okay, so they're very close. My father said that's the best eating fish he's ever had.
Walleye?
Walleye.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot. But
Neil tells me it's true.
I think
that has a lot to do with the people that actually catch it.
And how it's
clean
prepared.
It and prepare it. Okay, they do.
You know what else it has to do with?
Because, hey, I've had meals that, I'll give you an example, the Axis deer.
Yep.
He's good. That's the best meat it is, deer meat. Well, I've had it. It was pitiful.
Yeah.
But the guy that done it didn't know what he was doing.
That's probably true.
That's
pitiful.
That's just the truth.
Well,
okay. Yeah. If you got a person that knows what he's doing with it, cleans it properly, and then fries it like it's supposed to be fried, yeah.
Well, and I'm a big believer too when it comes to fish. The colder the water, the better the fish.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's
true.
Cold water crappie, wintertime crappie, significantly greater than summertime crappie.
The flavor is different.
Yeah, it's funny, man.
The flavor is different.
As someone who's eaten so much fish, I've never
I haven't either.
that.
But walleye and crappie, okay, if you was actually to put them together, and if you know what you're doing, you would probably have a hard time picking which
is which. That's good to know.
Yeah.
I want to go north just to catch a walleye and eat it. Look at the old Phil and Walleye Dan.
That's walleye.
No, that's not walleye Dan. That's one of the guys that we went with.
Did you keep that walleye?
I ate that walleye.
Oh, he looks small.
That was good.
Okay. I didn't know what
hey, we didn't catch
regulations are.
any big ones. You were lucky if you caught anything.
I got you.
I
don't know nothing about
I
it.
caught a bunch of what called shiners.
Well, yeah, you can't catch them because you're stuck fishing a 1 foot hole.
And ice dropping straight down.
They got live scope for that. I'm like, what difference is?
Oh, what they do is they drill a hole and then they pan to see where the fish are, and then they go drill another hole right on top of them.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
I'm for it.
Yeah, they've gotten smart at that. Then they just go grid the whole area where they saw the fish. And
Yeah. No, it was 20 below and it was freezing. And so we dropped the cameras down in there. And the first time that we saw fish come up, Si got excited. Okay, boys, here we go. And when he caught the fish and brought it up, it was about that big, about 6 inches long.
2 inches long.
Yeah.
Yellow perch.
I said, boys, we use this as bait where we come.
Send him back down. Put a hook through him and send him back down.
I said, hey, look, here's what you do with this. I did. I hook you between the eyes, do it back there.
I said, let's use some yo-yos. They were like, oh no, you can't use yo-yos. It's illegal. But you can have tip-ups.
Okay.
Yo-yos. Them are expensive now. I'm ready for the spring. Anyways.
I hear you.
Yep.
I hope y'all are too.
Hunter, we got any voicemails?
Hi, guys. My name is...
Hey, guys. Just had a question for Uncle Si and Martin. Uncle Si, who are you in the VeggieTales? And Martin, would you let the boys watch that episode with Uncle Si? Thanks, guys. AJ from New Hampshire.
Hadn't Si been in VeggieTales?
Yeah.
He's the okra, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't that right?
I don't know what I was.
Yeah, it was a good one.
I think it's a Christmas special.
Is that what it is?
What
Yeah.
am I? I thought I was I can't even think of
Cucumber?
pickles. Yeah, cucumber.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were too. I know.
Yeah.
I feel like it was green, but I've tried to get the boys watching VeggieTales, and they're just like, they're way more interested in Rubble and crew.
Mhm.
They like dogs with excavators.
Who
Shocker.
doesn't?
Yeah, shocker, right? Like,
You voice Si Robertson is an American television personality, preacher, hunter, outdoorsman, former U.S. Army soldier, and duck call maker. And he is the voice of Silas in Mary, Larry, and the True Light of Christmas. Now I'm trying to figure out who Silas is. Silas is the janitor at the Spring Valley Mall.
Let's see it.
And he is, I think he's some sort of,
Nailed it. There you are.
okra.
he is
There
an
you go.
okra.
You were
There
okra.
you are.
Oh, I was okra.
I love okra.
Hair color gray.
Hair color gray. Look, Si, you an okra pod, man.
Hey,
That
hey.
makes sense though, because okra got
Hey,
them
Jack.
little hairs on it.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that was a
Southern thing.
redneck ordeal.
Okay, so that's why I've got them two stupid things stuck on my bulletin board.
Is it awards?
No, it's okra.
Ah,
Yeah, I was wondering where they come from, and I was saying,
All these years later.
yeah. And now I find out, well, you
Said
used to be
okra
okra.
pinned to his
dummy.
bulletin board.
I love okra.
Oh,
I
no.
do too.
Okra's good, man.
My buddy Ryan made some okra the other night.
What kind?
I was skeptical.
Fried or
Mhm.
was it good? He fried a whole pod.
No,
Why were you skeptical then?
he's not known for his cuisine.
Ryan the preacher?
Yeah,
Yeah, I could. Never mind. It makes sense.
yeah. He's 5'8", 100 pounds, can bike 82 miles, whatever.
Yeah, fried okra wouldn't really check a lot of boxes.
That's what I'm saying.
Of course, you look at him, you wouldn't think he's a very good preacher either.
So good.
He just don't look like a preacher.
Yeah. That's the guy
He's
with a
in
beard.
shape.
Like he looks like a guy that should be selling me like home security systems or something.
Final siding.
Not installing them, just selling them. Like he got the little sweaters on and like
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
the guy.
Ryan. I'm just saying
Yeah, that's the guy. Though.
he strikes me as some kind of salesman, which he is selling. I mean, he is selling
Eternal
you
life.
eternal, yeah, the
Bible
Bible
sales.
sales.
If you act today.
Yeah, Big Dan, man. Like-
Leviticus 11:12. If you're still reading along in the Bible recap, congratulations. You just finished Numbers and your brain is confused. But one of my favorite verses I've run across so far reading the Bible for an entire year is in Leviticus. It is 11:9. Of all the creatures living in the water of the seas and the streams, you may eat any that have fins and scales.
There.
There
And
you
serve
go.
it with a side of okra.
Walleye, crappie, however you
And
want.
hey, you
baby.
can either have it boiled or fried.
Yeah.
I
there you
prefer
go.
fried.
There you
It's
go.
Me
real
too.
good in peas.
What, okra?
Ooh.
Oh.
I like it in my
Oh.
gumbo. Some people don't.
Hey.
I like it in the
Oh,
top.
Phil goes overboard with it.
He does?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. We'll see y'all next
Yeah.
time.
Phil and
right here.
okra like
Oh,
science
yeah.
age.
Yep.